Good morning, world. And I guess in keeping with our discussion on loneliness, today we're talking about 5 tips for preventing loneliness for people who work from home, which, because of all the cyber stuff and connectivity and internet things happening, a lot of people do work from home, myself included, actually. And it can be very different because there's a social component that comes from going to work and interacting with others that you do not get when you work from home. And that's why today we're talking about 5 tips for preventing loneliness when working from home. One is to take advantage of opportunities to network. Whether it is that you're working from home for a company and there are events at the main office that you can go to that gives you an opportunity to interact with others, or opportunities for trainings, workshops, things like that. And a lot of times, if you're people who are self-employed or entrepreneurs building a business, sometimes you may not have the larger company to go to events at the larger company. Attend networking events. Take opportunities to network. Meet with other people in your field, other people doing things similar to what you're doing that allows you to interact and so in a way socialize with other people. 2, when possible, take your work somewhere fun or at least somewhere out of your home office. I can't just decide I'm going to have my sessions at the beach with clients, but things like research I can do from the beach. I could go downstairs and go to the pool and read if I have something to read. If I'm writing something, I can work on those type of things at somewhere that's more pleasant than just the square office basic stuff where I'm so focused on the work that I'm doing, I'm not engaging my other senses. So take work to fun places. 3, take breaks during your workday. A lot of times when people are working from home, they have this tendency to just go, and we may stop. Maybe you'll stop to use the bathroom. Maybe you'll stop to eat at some point. But very often there's that continuity that happens where you're not taking breaks. You're not giving yourself enough time to just regroup. You're not giving yourself enough time to rest. It's important to take breaks because while you're at the office, you take breaks and you talk to a colleague, you take breaks and you walk downstairs or things like that. Even though there's no colleague to talk to, take a break and do something just to kind of rejuvenate. 4, make sure that your workday has a start and an end. When people work from home, a lot of times there's that tendency to make work a fluid piece of your being at home. It's important that you're giving yourself a start and an end time for work, because when you make your work a 24-hour process, sometimes you miss out on the individual, the social pieces, the personal pieces of life. And you could be at home with your family, but because your work day is so fluid and so all encompassing and all over the place, you're not fully there. You're not taking the time to really enjoy and really participate and really get the benefits of being at home with others. 5, make a conscious effort to interact with other adults. And especially for this works especially for people or this is important especially for people who are not married or living with somebody where you have a significant other, where at some point during the day you end up having actual conversations with another adult. That's not about your work. That's not about what you had to do. That's just personal, regular, everyday adult conversations. Make sure that you're taking time to have those interactions, and preferably on a face-to-face, in-person type thing, especially because when you're working from home, half of your work is over the computer, over the phone, and if all your personal interactions are also going to be over the phone, on the computer, then it almost feels like a continuous thing that's happening. So as much as possible, have that face-to-face interaction with other individuals. That gives you an opportunity to kind of get their good mojo towards you. Quick recap. 1, take advantage of opportunities to network, whether it's with your company that you work for. If you don't work for a larger company, find other input opportunities in the community to network. 2, when possible, take your work somewhere fun or at least somewhere outside of your regular office. That way you can get an opportunity to breathe fresh air and kind of rejuvenate, regroup, and add a little fun to the work that you're doing. 3, take breaks, because breaks give you a time to refresh your mind. It gives you a time to, again, relax, regroup, and start fresh and stuff like that. 4, make sure that your workday has a start and an end, because if you don't have a start and an end time, then your workday ends up pretty much being part of your whole day, and of course you're missing out on the life that happens outside of work. And finally, make a conscious effort to interact with other adults, especially if you are not living with other adults. Even if you do live with other adults, it's important to take that time and have that adult interaction that is not about work. Alrighty, that is all we have for today. Good morning, world. Have an awesome day.